We're months away from a high-voltage election in Tamil Nadu, and it's evident in the fact that you're seeing this huge political churn and the political cauldron beginning to boil. Assembly elections are months away. The battle lines are being redrawn, not just between political parties, but within them as well. The DMK clearly is sharpening its strategy, and they're very clear as far as who their leadership is. But for the AIADMK, it's found itself caught in the same old grip of factionalism of other leaders coming out of nowhere. Sasikala has spoken out, saying, let the AIADMK be united. T.T.V. Dhinakaran, who announced he's stepping out of the NDA, is also making a very public pitch for unity. Sengotian, who is sidelined by EPS, is also now speaking out, saying we all need to work as one. OPS, weeks ago, had quit the NDA, now says we should all come together. All of these leaders are speaking out one after another, clearly making a pitch for Edappadi Palaniswami to ensure they're all brought back and made a part of either the AIADMK or to fight as an alliance with the NDA. But will that actually happen? We'll have to wait and see, because for now, EPS is making it very clear there's no question of any of them being brought back in. But let's take you through all of those reactions coming in and the big issue, the big debate that EPS is staring at over the AIADMK's leadership.
Tamil Nadu gears up for assembly elections next year. Alliances are taking shape, equations shifting. The AIADMK, the principal challenger to the DMK, has hit turbulence. The ghosts of expelled leaders are haunting the party's core. One among them, Vijay Sasikala, breaks her silence on India Today. The former aide of Jayalalitha says she's on the right path, hinting at a possible comeback.
AIADMK தலைவர்கள் கட்சி பிரச்சனைக்காக Amit Shah போய் பார்க்கறதை நீங்க எப்படி பார்க்கறீங்க?
என்ன பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் என்னோட வேலை நான் சரியா செஞ்சிட்டு போயிருக்கேன். அத நான் செஞ்சு காட்டுவேன்.
The chorus for unity is growing louder. Another expelled leader, former Chief Minister Paneer Selvam, appears to be seeking a way back.
ஆக தொண்டருடைய உணர்வுகளையும் தமிழக மக்களுடைய உணர்வுகளையும் மதித்து நடந்து பிரிந்து கிடக்கின்ற அனைத்து இந்திய அன்னார் முன்னேற்றக் கழகத்துடைய சக்திகள் ஒன்றிணைய வேண்டும் என்று பேரறிஞர் அண்ணாவுடைய பிறந்த நாளில் சபதம் ஏற்போம் வெற்றி பெறும் என்பதை சொல்லி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Senior party leader Sengotian, who was sacked from party posts, has defended his call for unity.
வெளியே சென்றவர்களுக்கு சென்றவர்கள் வேண்டுகோளை அதுதான் வைக்கிறார். நான் ஒன்றே உங்களிடத்தில் சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன். அவர் வைக்கின்ற வேண்டுகோள் எந்த கண்டிஷனும் இல்லை. எங்களை ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளுங்கள், உங்களோடு இணைந்து பணியாற்றுகிறேன். நாட்டு மக்கள் நலன் கருதி, தொண்டர் நலன் கருதி நாங்கள் எந்த தியாகத்தையும் செய்ய தயாராக இருக்கிறோம் என்று.
The leaders hoping for a comeback are up against E. Palaniswami, the former Chief Minister who now calls the shots in AIADMK.
புரட்சித் தலைவர் எம்ஜிஆர், இதே புரட்சித் தலைவி அம்மா, மக்களுக்காக வாழ்ந்த தலைவர்கள். இருவரும் தலைவர்களுக்கு வாரிசு இல்ல, இங்க இருக்கின்ற மக்கள் தான் வாரிசு. எவ்வளவோ பேர் முடக்க பாக்குறாங்க, அத்தனையும் உங்கள் துணையோடு தாவடுபடி ஆக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறோம். இது தொண்டர் நிறைந்த கட்சி, உயிரோட்டமுள்ள கட்சி, எந்த கொம்பனாலும் உடைக்க முடியாது.
The hard line taken by EPS has angered his detractors.
நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன், முதலமைச்சர் வேட்பாளரை எங்களுக்கு துரோகம் இழைத்த ஒருவரை ஏற்றுக்கொள்வதில் எப்படி முடியும்? நீங்கள் ஏற்றுக்குவீங்களா? யாராவது ஏற்றுக்குவாங்களா? எங்கள் தொண்டர்கள் ஏற்றுக்குவாங்களா? அதனால் வேட்பாளரை மாற்றிவிட்டால் வேறு யாரை வேண்டுமானாலும் வேட்பாளராக அறிவித்தால் அதை ஏற்றுக்கொள்வோம். உறுதியாக நாங்கள் கூட்டணிக்கு
So with the countdown to 2026 having begun, What's next? Can the AIADMK rise above ego and history? Can it march as one or fall divided? Bureau Report, India Today.
And amid all of this uncertainty, Edappadi Palaniswami is all set to visit Delhi tomorrow. It's possible that he will be meeting with Home Minister Amit Shah. Now, what we're hearing is that Home Minister Amit Shah will be meeting with EPS. Remember that the BJP has also made it very clear where they stand as far as all of these rumblings are concerned, that the ultimate decision is with EPS, but they believe that there should be a united front. So they have been for the likes of Sasikala, T.T.V, Dhinakaran and others to be brought into the fold as well. I want to bring in Pramod Madhav for more details of what's really expected when EPS makes his way to Delhi tomorrow. Pramod, we understand there is a courtesy meet planned with the newly chosen Vice President, but the headline grabber will be EPS's meeting with Home Minister Amit Shah. Is there a possibility of the BJP actually pushing for the likes of Sasikala, T.T.V, OPS to be brought into the NDA, Pramod?
Well, it is highly unlikely at this point, Akshita, because last time when the opposition leader Edappadi Palaniswami met with Amit Shah, he did not even speak of it. In fact, when he went to Delhi, he simply claimed that he went over there to look at the new AIADMK office that was built in there. Then we saw that Amit Shah had met with the Home Minister Amit Shah, and then later Amit Shah came to Tamil Nadu, and once again the NDA alliance with AIADMK was forged, and that led to the removal of Annamalai being replaced by Naina Nagendran. So two important factors are over here, just like you mentioned. Now EPS has to give an explanation about T.T.V Dhinakaran exiting NDA, OPS exiting NDA, and now Sengotian rebelling against him. No, he's not, even though he's not calling it as a rebellion, he simply says that he wants to unify the party. When EPS already claims the party is unified, who does Sengotian mean that when he wants to unify? Is it OPS, T.T.V Dhinakaran or Sasikala, whom EPS very clearly does not want to be in the party? Can the party stay strong without all these members is something very important EPS has to explain to Amit Shah tomorrow. And will Amit Shah accept this explanation is something very important. Just like you mentioned, we put this question to Sasikala as well as to why AIADMK Netas are going to Amit Shah to provide an explanation or talk about their own party matters. Sasikala did not give us a direct response to that as well, Akshita.
Okay, so it's interesting to see what really will emerge from this particular meeting. There are some, of course, who opine that the best chance the AIADMK has against the DMK is to ensure that all forces unite, irrespective of differences. Others believe that it will only weaken the AIADMK because these are leaders who will vie for EPS's position to be the face, to be the leader. So it's a catch-22 situation of sorts. Pramod, I'm going to request you to stay on with me. I just want to break down for our viewers what's really happening and why this is such a conundrum for the AIADMK. Several names who are right now speaking for a united NDA, and let's put those out for you. You have right at the heart of it Edappadi Palaniswami as the General Secretary of the EPS. But on each level, there are different leaders speaking out. You have VK Sasikala as well as her nephew T.T.V Dhinakaran, both of whom have made it clear that they believe that they must come together as one. Now, they haven't really specified in what format they wanted, but they seem to be suggesting that they want to be back in the AIADMK. Remember, T.T.V Dhinakaran was part of the NDA, chose to step out. So clearly, they're making a pitch not to be just a part of the NDA, but to be in the AIADMK. As far as Paneer Selvam is concerned, of this entire list, he was the first one to take that decision of leaving the NDA. He was rather critical, in fact, of the decision of the AIADMK-BJP alliance. So it'll be interesting to see if he changes his mind. But he too has made comments to the tune of everyone should come together. So again, looks like he doesn't have many political options ahead of him. Then you have AIADMK leader Sengotian, who faced a crackdown because he didn't really toe the party line, questioned EPS's decisions, made a pitch again, rather publicly, for everyone to come together, for Sasikala, T.T.V Dhinakaran to be brought back into the party fold. It didn't go down well with the EPS, who immediately cracked the whip and removed him from the top post, the leadership post that he held within the AIADMK. He's still very much part of the party, but it remains to be seen how EPS chooses to deal with that, because so far he's made it clear that he has zero tolerance for any of these comments about bringing in the likes of Sasikala. Will he change his mind after the meeting with Amit Shah is really the question. But there's a lot happening right now in Tamil Nadu, because for the AIADMK and for the DMK too, there's one big headache, which is the Vijay factor. Over the weekend, Vijay held his first of many rallies that he plans. This was in Trichy, where he launched his poll campaign. He not just rallied crowds, but also sharpened his political narrative, questioning the state's future under the current Stalin regime. Undoubtedly, his most scathing and biggest attacks were reserved for Chief Minister Stalin. But let's get you highlights of exactly what Vijay said, and importantly, in the last 48 hours, the kind of reactions that have poured in over his speech.
Actor turned Neta Vijay, who is now looking at being a Jananayagan, kicked off his election campaign in Trichy and sharpened his political attack, calling SIR and delimitation methods to weaken the states. He went one step further, alleging that one nation, one election is an attempt to give more constituencies to North India.
அதனால் இந்த SIR, one nation, one election, delimitation, இதெல்லாம் எதிர்க்கட்சிகளை அழிக்கிறதுக்காக ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியமா நம்ம சவுத் இந்தியாவோட அந்த பவரை குறைக்கிறதுக்காக செய்யப்படுற ஒரு மோசடி வேலைகள்.
Vijay also read out the list of election promises that DMK had made in 2021 but are unfulfilled so far. The comments have evoked mixed reactions. DMK leaders hit back, saying Vijay is invoking Anna and Periyar to gain relevance. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has countered criticism from actor-politician Vijay's TVK over unfulfilled poll promises, saying that out of 505 assurances made, 404 schemes have been fulfilled. 37 are under perusal and 64 could not be taken forward due to fund crunch. In fact, he has also said that several North Indian YouTube channels have researched and are informing their state about his government's Dravidian model.
ஏராளமான வட இந்திய யூடியூப் சேனல்கள் கூட ஆய்வு செஞ்சு திராவிட மாடலை பத்தி அவங்க மாநில மக்களுக்கு எடுத்து சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஆனா இது எதுவுமே சிலருக்கு தெரியலன்னு சொல்றதை விட தெரிஞ்சும் மறைக்க விரும்புறாங்க. பொய்களை பரப்புறதும் கடங்கம் கற்பிக்கிறதும் காலங்காலமாக அவங்களுடைய அரசியல். கொள்கையற்ற அந்த கூட்டத்துக்கு அதை தாண்டி ஒன்றும் தெரியாது.
அண்ணாவையும் பெரியாரையும் சொல்லாமல் தமிழ்நாட்டில் யாரும் அரசியல் செய்ய முடியாது என்பதை சொல்வதற்கு மறுபடியும் அவர்கள் தெரிவித்திருக்கிறார்கள்.
இந்திய நாட்டு
Even superstar Rajnikant weighed in on politics, praising Chief Minister M.K. Stalin as a star of Indian politics, who has challenged both the ruling party at the centre and the opposition.
இந்திய நாட்டு அரசியலில் ஒரு நட்சத்திரமாக இருந்து கொண்டு தமிழ்நாட்டு அரசியலில் இந்திய நாட்டு ஆளும் கட்சியினருக்கும் புதிய பழைய எதிர்க்கட்சியினர்களுக்கும் ஒரு சவாலாக இருந்து கொண்டு
Education Minister Anbil Mahesh slammed Vijay for rallying youngsters without addressing key national issues.
பிரச்சாரம் அப்படிங்கும்போது இவ்வளோ இளைஞர்கள் வந்தாங்களா, நான் எல்லாத்தையும் கூப்பிட்டு பேசினார். வெரி ஃபஸ்ட் டைம் எல்லா தமிழ்நாட்டிலேருந்து கோயம்புத்தூர்லேருந்து சொன்னாங்க, கோயம்புத்தூர்லேருந்து வண்டி வந்திருக்கு, கேரளாலேருந்து வண்டி வந்திருக்கு, எல்லாம் ஏன்னா ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஆரம்பிக்கிறனால எல்லாருமே ஒன்று சேர்ந்து அவருக்கு வாழ்த்து தெரிவித்து கூட அவர் ஆரம்பிச்சிருந்துருக்கலாம். ஸோ இவ்வளோ யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் நான் கேதர் பண்ணிட்டேன். அப்போ இந்த யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ்க்கு நாட்டு நடப்பு, நீங்கள் வந்து அரசியல் எதிரிகளை பற்றி பேசுங்க, அதே நேரத்தில் உங்களுடைய கொள்கை எதிரிகள் அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் சொல்கிறீங்களா, அந்த கொள்கை எதிரிகள் பார்த்து நீங்கள் பேசும்போது அப்பா இவ்வளோ பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க, நான் எல்லா பிள்ளைங்க மனசுலாம் இடம் பிடிச்சிட்டேன் அப்படின்னு நம்ம பெருமையாக சொல்லலாம். அந்த பிள்ளைங்களுக்கான படிப்புக்கான பணத்தை அவங்க விடுவிக்க.
Other DMK leaders dismissed the crowds Vijay is drawing, comparing it to the frenzy around Sasikala after her release from prison, and even to actor Vadivel's campaign rallies in 2011.
கோச்சிக்க மாட்டீங்கல்ல, முன்னாள் நம்முடைய சசிகலா அம்மா வந்து பெங்களூரில் விடுதலையானப்ப சென்னைக்கு வர்றப்ப விடிய கூட்டம், என்னது கூட்டம், இந்த மாதிரி கூட்டத்தை பற்றி தயவுசெய்து சொல்லாதீங்க. நான் இதுக்கு தான் அதனால எல்லாமே.
With crowds swelling at his rallies, Vijay is positioning himself as a Jananayagan, a strong political leader. But DMK leaders insist that beyond the noise, TVK still has to prove his political weight.
The ministers from DMK claim that Vijay's team does not have discipline. Earning 200 to 300 crores, Vijay is talking like that. But Anbil Mahesh, the education minister, questioned that you claim to have a place in the children's hearts. Why aren't you fighting for the funds for those children? This way, DMK netas have hit back at Vijay. With Daniel, Pramod Madhav for India Today.
And more reactions coming in from the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, who's responded now to Vijay's attack, where he said that the DMK hasn't fulfilled their poll promises. Now, in fact, Vijay had said 505 poll promises were made by the DMK, none of them were fulfilled. Stalin has now given a detailed report card of sorts. He says 364 of 505 poll promises we've delivered upon. 40 poll promises are currently in the process of being fulfilled, saying the government is reviewing it. He says 37 schemes are awaiting the centre's note. So that's a blow-by-blow breakdown that, in fact, Chief Minister Stalin has given in response to Vijay, saying none of the poll promises have been fulfilled.
ஒன்றிய அரசின் பரிசீலனைக்காக நிலுவையில் இருக்கிறது 37 திட்டங்கள். 64 திட்டங்கள் இப்போதைக்கு நிதி காரணமாக எடுத்துக்கொள்ள இயலாத திட்டங்களாக இருக்குன்னு துறைவாரியா பிரிச்சு தெளிவாக மக்களுக்கு விளக்கி சொன்னாங்க. ஆனா நல்லதையெல்லாம் பார்க்க மாட்டேன், கேட்க மாட்டேன், உண்மையை பேச மாட்டேன்னு முடிவோடு இருக்கக்கூடிய எதிர்க்கட்சித் தலைவர் பழனிசாமி அவர்களுக்கு வழக்கம் போல இதெல்லாம் தெரியல. பொய்களை வச்சு கருத்துருவாக்கம் பண்ணலான்னு சிலர் நினைக்கிறாங்க. ஆனா என்றைக்குமே உண்மைக்கு தான் வலிமை அதிகம்.
So that's a full report card there. 505 poll promises is the mention by Vijay, to which Chief Minister Stalin has given a detailed breakdown of those 505 promises. Pramod Madhav is joining us with more details on this. Pramod, the fact that you have responses coming into every attack being made by Vijay directly from Chief Minister Stalin itself tells you perhaps how serious a threat Vijay is in the political arena in Tamil Nadu for the DMK and the AIADMK.
Well, Akshita, one thing is very certain, because even though the Chief Minister gave us a break of all the poll promises made, how much have been fulfilled, what are under review, and what is the reason behind certain promises that have been not yet been fulfilled, he did not mention Vijay's name anywhere. In fact, he gave it as a reply to Edappadi Palaniswami, who actually is also towing the same lines. In fact, the first person to bring out all these issues is actually Anbumani Ramdas. Post it was Edappadi Palaniswami, and now Vijay. But Vijay, talking on all this matter, completely resonated, because Vijay actually also read a certain poll promises that were not fulfilled, especially about waiving of education loans and such, farmer loans and such. And what happened is that the Chief Minister categorically gave an explanation, but the Chief Minister is only calling them as new and old enemies. So that way the Chief Minister has given a response considering the elections coming near, but the Chief Minister has also said that he has also fulfilled promises that were not even given at earlier times, like morning meal for children and such, and that's a response from the Chief Minister, Akshita.
Okay, so response from the Chief Minister to Vijay's very first rally. So you can see clearly that as far as issues are concerned and the narrative is concerned in Tamil Nadu, it is changing based on what Vijay is raising in his rallies. But thanks very much, Pramod, for joining us with all of those details. All right, from Tamil Nadu, let's talk about the big headline that's emerged from Karnataka over Chief Minister Siddharamayya's comments on religious conversions and inequality in Hinduism. That's the big headline. What began as a statement of freedom of faith has now escalated into a full-blown political and ideological war in Karnataka. The BJP accusing Chief Minister Siddharamayya of only going after Hinduism, saying, why don't you speak of inequalities in Christianity or Islam? Details in our next report.
If there was equality, there would be no conversion. In Hinduism, if there was equality, nobody would convert. It's over these comments by Karnataka Chief Minister Siddharamayya that a polarizing religion fight has taken center stage. Siddharamayya, while speaking on the contentious issue of conversions, claimed that it was due to inequality in Hinduism.
ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಕೆಲವರು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪರಿಣಾಮವಾಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ, ಹಿಂದೂ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಮಾನತೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ? ಸಮಾನ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಸಮಾನತೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಸ್ಪೃಶ್ಯತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂತು?
Siddharamayya then suggested that conversions have nothing to do with political parties, highlighting that it was people's choice to do so.
ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಇರಲಪ್ಪ, ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ್ ಧರ್ಮದಲ್ಲರೂ ಇರಲಿ, ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ ಧರ್ಮದಲ್ಲರೂ ಇರಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ಅಥವಾ BJP ಅವರು ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
But this comment by the Karnataka Chief Minister has left the BJP fuming, accusing Siddharamayya of only speaking of inequalities in Hinduism and not other religions.
Is there any equality in other religions? I don't want to elaborate because it is going to hurt people. But no religion can bring equality. Religion is made on a hierarchical basis, all the religions. This government, unconstitutionally, first of all, they don't have a right to do census.
But the Congress is bracing it out, with ministers like Priyank Kharge firing a Manusmriti counter to highlight that inequalities do exist in Hinduism.
हिमाचल का प्रभाव के लिए हिमाचल सरकार को कर्नाटक में 5 करोड़ रुपया दिया है. क्या वहाँ पे कांग्रेस सरकार है?
तो व्हाट इज ह्यूमैनिटेरियन क्लास को सभी देते हैं ना. जब मोदी जी अफ्रीका को भेजते हैं ह्यूमैनिटेरियन एड, सो दैट वो मास्टर स्ट्रोक होता है. जब सिद्धरामैया साहब गिव्स इट टू एनी अदर स्टेट, देन इट्स अ प्रॉब्लम.
BJP is trying to protect the Varna system. BJP doesn't want anybody to question the hierarchical system where human beings have been made to believe that you are of lower Varna, you belong to this kind of a class and caste, you have to do only this particular work. It is a fact that the majority of the population in the Hindu religion does not get the opportunity that the upper communities, the cream of that religion gets.
With the BJP renewing its anti-Hindu attack at Congress, it remains to be seen if Siddharamayya will backtrack or stand by his remarks. Bureau Report, India Today.
That's all we have time for in this edition of Super 6.